Hi, this is Ellie with Full Moonlight Tarot 20, and this is your daily tarot reading. There's someone in my collective who is having a financial rough time and is in desperate need of a break. So I have here a Nine of Pentacles that is in reverse. And these cards, the four that you see out there, they flew out of the deck as I was shuffling, and the Nine of Pentacles is the only one that landed face up and in reverse. So I'll take the reversal because obviously it's meant to be taken as a reversal. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is usually a card of someone who is really enjoying the fruits of their labors, someone who has worked hard for everything that they've had, and they're in a very, very comfortable place when it comes to their stability, especially their finances, their abundance. So when it's in reverse, this is something that you're lacking. You're clearly lacking these things. I don't know if this has been a really tough financial cycle for you, if you have had to work multiple jobs, if it's been very, very hard for you to make ends meet. I also have here the Ten of Wands, which tells me that you are completely overwhelmed with everything going on in your life. You're carrying way more than a normal person could normally handle. And that just doesn't have to be your job. This can be everything in your life altogether weighing down on you, family pressures, the daily grind, getting the kids to school, all of that, right? Maybe you're a single parent and things have been really, really tough for you, not just making ends meet, but to find time for everything that's going on in your busy schedule. Now, the Four of Swords tells me you desperately need to have a break. You desperately, desperately need to have a time away from all the stress. And I'm sure people have told you that, because with the Nine of Wands here, I feel like you're a bit defensive. You're a bit on the defensive here. You feel like you still have a lot of challenges to overcome, and maybe you feel like nobody's helping you. Now I've got Temperance at the bottom of the deck, and Temperance wants you to find some balance in your life. But Temperance is asking you to really look at what's going on around you and within you, and to take some time to sit with yourself and figure out what your priorities are and how you can take better care of yourself. And usually, when you really make an effort to take better care of yourself, things start to fall in line. Like things start to, for one thing, look brighter. Solutions will appear because now you're open to them, and your life can take a dramatic shift towards the better. So, and it might seem like it might seem illogical, because we're always told for everything that you want in life, you have to work hard. That is societal conditioning, right? That is what we've been taught from the time we were small. Everything in your life you have to work hard for. However, that's not true, because if you believe that everything that you imagine, everything that you put your focus on, you attract, right? This is the law of manifestation, the law of attraction. That what you are, you attract. And if you put yourself in the energy of receiving all the things that you're worthy of and all the things you want, and if you put yourself in the energy of worthiness, and if you put yourself in the energy of already having it and being completely satisfied, these things must come to you. So I see here you're struggling really, really, really hard, and you probably don't like hearing me say this, right? Because you are a bit on the defensive. But again, Temperance says, find your balance. Find a balance. I'm not saying, give up a job if you're financially dependent upon it. right? But just try to do something different, something for you, something that's going to help you bring a little balance in the chaos. Even if it's just for a half an hour a day, you do something for yourself and just open the door for some new things coming in, some new fresh energy, something that you can look forward to every day. And that can be the start of a new shift, right? A shift in the right direction. So think about that. And I wish you all the best. And I know how tough things are, especially right now. A lot of things going on in the world, and a lot of people devastated. So it's all how you see things. It's, as I said, the energy you put yourself in. And unfortunately, if you're in the energy of devastation and fear and sadness and frustration, you're just going to attract more of that. Stay away from the negative news. If you are in a tough situation, you need to shift your mindset. You need to look at all the good things you have in your life. You need to look at your blessings and you need to focus upon those. Don't focus on the things you cannot change right now. Don't focus on the negativity around you right now. Really, really start to focus on all the good you have around you, and more of that good will come. Shift your focus. That's the main message I see here. Love and light. I will talk with you tomorrow.